Hello, I'm Kevin, and this is The Real Way to Make Money Online. Last week, did some research on Etsy and came down to this shirt to show how to create, and then next week upload. You see, it's got almost 21,000 sales and almost 3,000 reviews. So this is a good selling shirt. Okay, so I made a fist before, but I can't find it. So we're going to use this EPS file and modify it. That's big enough. So since this is an EPS, you can do it with SVG also. The edit and replace document buttons have appeared. We want edit. Come down here and delete this curve, which is the background. Then come to File, Document Setup. You want color. It defaults here, but I've been here before. Okay. Now this is the circle and the main hand. We don't want that. So we grab, let's move this center. There we go. Where's our center? There. And there. Get our donut tool, place it right on the crosshairs. Hold Control and Shift and draw it out. It should, but didn't line up. So we'll move it again. Control, nope, get your arrows, Control Shift. There. Now, need the drop arrow for this. We're going to make our hole much bigger to match that. Now we're going to select that curve along with the one, oops, no we don't. Important step here, convert to curves. Now we'll grab the main curve with our donut and subtract. And now we have our hand, our fist without, put it right about, I never go right to the top. Let's go just a little bit below. There. Move it over a bit. That will be good. Now we're going to overlay white. Keep that open because we're going to do something else here real quick. Just need to move it. Move it. Okay. Grab the rectangle. Got a design on a black t-shirt, so I want to do that from the start. Black. Move that up, and now we can see it. Because now we need an outline. Oh, outline is not what we want. Okay, we still got our rectangles. Draw one out here. Give it a color we can see. B for move. That's probably good enough. Okay, I'm gonna Control J to duplicate. And move it up. About a little more. Come on, move. There. Shrink it a bit. Now when I hit Control J again, it'll automatically move it up and shrink it. That's probably enough. There. It's not giving me a stroke. That's why. I needed to paste it. Okay. Overlay. Let's make it bigger. Shift. Now no shift. There. Yes. Because without the stroke, this doesn't work. So what I did there was, it wouldn't ungroup them, so I selected all the elements, added them, pulled them out of the group, deleted the group. So this is the old one, I don't need that. Okay, so, first things first. Overlay in white. Behind. Let's go 8. Okay, I'm going to start this over a little because I made a small boo-boo. I wanted these slanted like in the original photo, but I did it after I did the cutout, so it didn't work. So I'm just starting over from here. I'm going to add these. Now it's one object. Wait for my two little arrows here. Give it the angle I want. Hold shift. Center it. Okay, now this is ready. So we're going to give this a stroke. I think I had about 9, but I want more. Right about there. Okay, now we're going to layer. Expand the stroke. So now it's... I had that behind too, that's important. Draw behind. Now the stroke is its own layer. Now we want you see here The lines aren't touching the fist. That's what we're doing here. So I'm going to select them both, subtract. Well, I could have made those bigger still, but that's okay. Now, I want these all different colors because I have to make it different from the original. But I can't do that when they're one object. So now I'm going to divide them. I'm going to speed this up because I have to connect the different lines again. Hold Shift to select another line over here. Control over in the panel. Shift on the I don't know, what do you call it? Hardboard. And then add. Now it's back to one line. And now I'll do the speed up. So now they're separate again. Now I can start changing things. The colors don't mean anything. Just making them. Okay, this is a result of removing the ring around the fist. It doesn't exactly delete the line, it just masks it. And this showed through, so we have to fix that. Why isn't it? Oh. I hit 0 plus instead of Control plus. So I'm going to grab a rectangle. That red line shows we're even. Whoops. We are going to get rid of the stroke. V to move because I want Alt to create another one. Line it up. Get our eyedropper to match the colors. And now, again, and they're fixed. So that part is done. So now we need introverts unite separately in our own homes. I'm going to pause so I can pick a font I want. Okay, I'm going to go with Wilson Hawk. Gotta move everything back over. So got text. Don't know if that's where I'll keep it, but that's where it's going for now. Switch the text again all on its own. Let's go this first. Now I can't see the text. There we go. Alright, let's make it. I'm going to hold Control so it, and Shift, so it shrinks proportionally. And centered. Okay, so you now rectangle needs to convert to curves. Select them both. Subtract. Okay. So let me get these. I never noticed till a few days ago when I was working on designs. There's a group button up here. Sometimes it's over here. You can click that instead of Control G. So that cleaned it up some. So what's this? Oh, these are our covers. I'm going to slip those in there. Okay, I'll fix this some more. Okay, so this one says, in your own homes. I could copy it completely. It's not trademarked. But I'm going to change it a little. Okay, one more thing. Need to check my spacing. Just use the arrow key. Keep my center. Ooh. God, it's I moved the wrong one. It's all caps, but you have to use the top of the actual cap. Which was this line here. The S not so much because it's so far out of the way. Because it's so far out of the way, it would look weird over here. Okay, now I can get rid of that. And you'll see what I did here. When you change the shirt color, see, this is transparent, so it changes with it. I cut the texture out of the block. And back to black. And that is that for that design. I'll be doing the upload video immediately, but you won't see it till next week, so by the time you see these videos, this will already be uploaded. And you will again have to change it, like I made changes by coloring the lines, different font, added the box versus putting lines or something on either side of Unite, and shorten the saying a little. Okay, that's it for this week. If you like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Drop a comment. Tell me what you think. And I will see you next time.